90-Day Fiancé follows the lives of couples who go through the K-1 visa process, hoping to bring their future spouses to America to get married and start their lives together. After 8 seasons and multiple spin-offs, there has been plenty of drama, chaotic moments, and iconic quotes. The 8th season may not be one of the best seasons of 90-Day Fiancé, but it still features memorable cast members who brought plenty of drama. They say actions speak louder than words, but sometimes direct quotes from 90-Day Fiancé's cast tell more about their personalities than anything else. Brandon lived with his parents on their farm in Dinwiddie, Virginia, and they have a great relationship. In addition to working as a pest control technician, he also helps out with daily tasks on the farm. Their relationship is a big part of his life, often causing conflict in his relationship with his fiancée Julia. She wanted them to have their own place so they could feel more like a couple, but Brandon didn't want his parents to be upset about him leaving home. He seemed to avoid confronting them to try and keep them happy, but Julie felt ignored. He eventually learned that he has to sacrifice some of the closeness with his family if he wants to have a future with Julia. Born in Russia, Julia moved to America to be with her fiancé Brandon. When she arrived, she was incredibly excited to start the next chapter of her life. Julia is seen as outgoing and bubbly, someone who likes to laugh and joke around. She likes to have excitement in her life, and moving to a new country was a source of that for her. She was thrilled to be in America and see the sights and was looking forward to future opportunities. In her giddiness, she said this line, famously seen in the trailer for the season premiere. She did make sure to clarify that she was merely joking, as people may have taken it out of context. After a tumultuous ending on 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way, Mike was understandably nervous about his fiancée Natalie moving to America. She gave the engagement ring back after an argument, but later on they decided to give things another try. Mike felt many conflicting emotions this season, including anger at Natalie breaking off the engagement, and worry that things might go sour between them again. He remained hopeful and did his best to make her happy. After a while, he started to feel stressed out because he didn't know what Natalie wanted from him, and they still disagreed on fundamental things. Many 90-Day Fiancé fans feel their relationship was fake, as they felt he didn't seem too interested in being with her anymore, but he did attempt to make it work. Having moved to America to be with Mike, she was unsure if she wanted to get married. She knew she loved him but didn't believe that 90 days is enough to know if she truly wants to spend the rest of her life with someone. Related, Anfisa's best quotes from 90-Day Fiancé, ranked since her debut, Natalie has made it known that she's serious about settling down and starting a family. It's extremely important to her to find someone who holds the same goals and values. While she raised a good point about feeling rushed into marriage if she's unsure of whether she truly loves Mike, it made her look indecisive. She spent a lot of time alternating between wanting to marry him and wanting to go back to Ukraine. It's clear Natalie doesn't like to feel rushed when making major life decisions, and this quote shows that maybe the process just isn't for her. Stephanie's first and only season on 90-Day Fiancé saw her pursuing a K-1 visa for her 27-year-old fiancé Ryan, who is from Belize. The 51-year-old has admitted she has a habit of dating younger men, with Ryan being the youngest. While she took pride in being a cougar, she did express disappointment in the financial aspects of her relationship. In addition to sending Ryan expensive gifts, she also paid his wages at a job she helped him get and his mother's rent. She felt this made her more of a sugar mama, and while she doesn't mind being a cougar, that's not a label she wishes to have. She wants someone who genuinely loves her, and not what she can provide for them. Ryan is Stephanie's fiancé from Belize. Prior to appearing on the series, he and Stephanie would see each other a few times a year when she would fly out to Belize. When they were apart, Stephanie took care of him financially. As Stephanie was preparing for her trip, she told Ryan she couldn't fit all the gifts she bought him in her luggage. Ryan laughed her off and told her not to forget to bring herself along with the gifts, letting her know he cares more about being with her than anything else. When Stephanie arrived in Belize, he was very eager to spend time with her after having been apart for months. Yara's introduction to 90-Day Fiancé featured her first moments in New Orleans with her fiancé Jovi. Expecting to be impressed with the city, she found herself disappointed when it didn't meet her expectations. Yara particularly disliked Bourbon Street, claiming it smelled terrible and complained about everyone's drinking habits. This caused tension between her and fiancé Jovi, who loves the liveliness of the city. While she does love to have a good time, she prefers a cleaner and more regulated environment. She is more of a relaxed person, preferring to travel and experience new things, rather than partying and drinking. Originally from a small town called La Rose, Jovi became fascinated by New Orleans as a child. He fell in love with the city when he moved there as an adult. Jovi is someone who loves to travel and is always looking for something to do, so it makes sense that he'd love a city like New Orleans. He loves to party and have a good time, including going to bars and strip clubs with his friends, which causes tension between him and Yara. When she announced she was pregnant, he realized he had to put a limit on his partying ways. He still likes to have fun, but these days he does it in a more family-oriented way. Originally appearing on the third season of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, Tarek brought fiancée Hazel to America to live with him in Virginia Beach. He was excited to marry her and start their life together, and eventually bring her son to come to live with them. Tarek was very energetic on his way to pick Hazel up from the airport. He dressed up, donning a blue tuxedo and carrying a huge bouquet. When Hazel arrived, he was so thrilled to see her that he teared up after they embraced. He has always seemed genuinely happy with their relationship, and this quote definitely captures his joy at having her there with him. When Hazel first arrived in America, she compared it to feeling like she was in a dream. She'd been eagerly awaiting her trip to Virginia Beach, to start a new life with Tarek, and eventually include her young son. Critics and even some fans claim that much of what 90 Day Fiancé shows is fake. Fans have doubted the reality of their relationship after Hazel admitted during a tell-all episode that she pursued it for the money and chance to start a new life in America. She may love Tarek, but she seems to spend more time thinking of other things, such as exploring her sexuality and potentially making their relationship polyamorous. Whether her intentions are genuine or not, this quote captures her amazement at having finally made it to the States. Rebecca's ex-husband is Moroccan, so she's no stranger to the K-1 visa process. According to the list, the divorce was finalized after Zeid proposed to her and before he moved to America. She worried about her previous marriage affecting his chances at a visa and worked hard to make sure she would be able to support him. Related, 10 Darcy quotes from 90 Day Fiancé that fans can't stop thinking about. Rebecca is someone who likes it when things go the way she wants them to, regardless of how anyone else feels about it. When she visited Zeid in Tunisia, she dressed inappropriately and didn't cover her tattoos when they were out, because she didn't want to feel uncomfortable. Not only is she a control freak, but she also has a jealous streak. She is very insecure about Zeid being around women his age, even though he seems very devoted to her and their relationship. Zeid is Rebecca's much younger fiancé, who moved to America to be with her after getting his K-1 visa. He is shown to be very loving towards Rebecca, and quite passionate about their relationship. Zeid believes Rebecca will be able to support both of them in America and is confident about the future of their relationship. Zeid is very close with his family and has never been away from them, so moving to America is equally scary and exciting. Despite his worries, he feels Rebecca is the one sure person he can count on to make sure he's okay. Amira is a French woman looking to move to America to be with her fiancé Andrew. Due to the travel restrictions in America in 2020, she had to meet him in Mexico, and head to the States when travel bans were lifted. She was blown away by Andrew's elaborate proposal and spent a lot of time thinking about their future together. She is very loyal to him, even in situations where she feels pressured to do what he wants to keep him happy. She has shown herself to be a romantic at heart, showing that she spends a lot of time thinking about a life with her future love. After planning an elaborate engagement for Amira, Andrew arranges to meet her in Mexico, where they will stay until they can travel to America. Andrew is excited at the prospect of spending time with her, but also nervous about their travel plans. Before his flight to Mexico, he said this memorable quote, "Little did he know what kind of adventure it would turn out to be." Amira was held in a detention center for 3 days after attempting to enter the States, which caused tension between them, as she felt he didn't do enough to help her in that situation. Things didn't work out between them after that, and they split right before Amira was set to travel to America.